Did you know that after age 65, your body makes less than half the collagen it actually needs? And here's the more shocking part. This silent decline can cause up to 47% more swelling in your knees and ankles. And most seniors have no idea it's happening. Hello and welcome to Healthy Life Keys, where small daily changes can lead to strength, mobility, and confidence that lasts a lifetime. As a doctor with over 30 years of experience working with older adults, I have seen this pattern repeat again and again. Swelling, stiffness, a gradual loss of strength in the legs and joints. But behind it all lies one hidden issue: collagen loss. A quiet breakdown that affects your cartilage, tendons, and connective tissue. The good news? We now know that specific collagen-rich foods, real, natural, everyday foods, can boost collagen production, reduce joint pain, and in many cases, improve mobility in just 8 weeks. In fact, one of these foods increased joint fluid density by 63%, and most people over 60 have never even heard of it. So today, I will count down the top 8 collagen-rich foods for your legs and joints, from least to most effective. Each one is backed by science, and each one is simple to add to your routine. If you stick with me until the end, I promise you may walk away with something that changes how you feel every single day. Let's begin with number 8, a humble food hiding in plain sight. 8. Egg yolks. Here's something you might not expect. The key to stronger joints could be sitting right on your breakfast plate. Egg yolks, often misunderstood, are one of the best natural supporters of collagen production. While they do not contain collagen directly, they supply essential nutrients like sulfur, biotin, choline, and vitamin D. These nutrients help your body build and stabilize collagen. Sulfur, in particular, forms the chemical bonds that give collagen its strength and stretch. A clinical study published in Nutrients in 2020 tracked adults over age 60 who ate 5 whole eggs per week. After just 10 weeks, participants reported a 22% decrease in joint pain, most notably in their knees and lower backs. Blood tests showed a 13% drop in inflammation markers and increased activation of collagen-related enzymes. To preserve these nutrients, cook your eggs gently. Soft-boiled, poached, or lightly pan-fried in olive oil are excellent choices. Avoid over-scrambling or hard-boiling, which can damage sulfur compounds. And what about cholesterol? For most seniors, eating up to 7 whole eggs per week has no significant impact on heart health, according to the American Heart Association. So tell me, are you still skipping the yolks, or have you rediscovered their value for your joints and overall strength? Let's talk about it in the comments. Now let's explore a small seed with a big impact. Pumpkin seeds. 7. Pumpkin seeds. Let me ask you this. When was the last time you reached for pumpkin seeds, not just as a snack, but as joint support? These little seeds, often called pepitas, may be small in size, but they deliver a mighty dose of minerals that help your body build and protect collagen. They do not contain collagen themselves, but what they do offer are the raw materials your body relies on to create it naturally. Specifically, zinc, magnesium, and manganese. Zinc is a key activator of enzymes that assemble collagen fibers. Manganese helps maintain the stretch and strength of connective tissue. And magnesium? It supports muscle function and reduces the low-grade inflammation that stiffens joints over time. In a 2021 study published in Biological Trace Element Research, Adults over age 65 who ate just 1/4 cup of pumpkin seeds per day saw a 19% reduction in lower leg swelling, along with a 27% increase in knee flexibility after just 8 weeks. Even their blood tests showed stronger antioxidant activity, which helps preserve existing collagen. To make the most of these minerals, try soaking pumpkin seeds in salt water overnight, then roast them gently. Sprinkle on oatmeal, blend into smoothies, or enjoy as a snack. It's a simple habit with big results. So are pumpkin seeds already part of your routine, or will they be after today? I'd love to hear how you enjoy them. Coming up next, let's turn to an unexpected pantry favorite: canned salmon with bones. 6. Canned salmon with bones. Let's talk about a food many of us walk past at the grocery store. Without realizing, it may be one of the most powerful joint-supporting options out there. Canned salmon with bones might not sound glamorous, but it delivers a powerhouse blend of collagen, calcium, phosphorus, and omega-3 fatty acids, all in one and convenient meal. The soft, edible bones inside each can are rich in type 1 collagen, the same kind found in your ligaments, tendons, and joint cartilage. And thanks to the canning process, those bones are easy to mash, chew, and absorb. A 2020 study published in Nutrients found that seniors who ate 3 servings of canned salmon with bones per week showed a 32% improvement in knee flexibility, along with a 21% decrease in inflammatory markers like C-reactive protein, CRP. That's not just better motion, it's real relief, backed by science. The omega-3s in salmon, especially EPA and DHA, also help reduce stiffness, protect joint linings, and improve circulation in swollen or tired legs. To get the most benefit, choose wild-caught salmon packed in water or olive oil, mash the bones right into the meat, and try mixing it with rice, herbs, or whole grain crackers. So be honest. Have you ever skipped canned salmon because of the bones? Would you be willing to give it another try, knowing the benefits? Next, we'll explore a once misunderstood food that's making a big comeback in joint care: chicken skin. 5. Chicken skin. What if the very thing we've been told to avoid for years might actually help support our joints? Chicken skin, long dismissed due to its fat content, is now getting a second look, and for good reason. It turns out this flavorful part of the bird is one of the richest natural sources of type 1 collagen, the form your body uses to build and repair tendons, ligaments, and cartilage. Unlike processed powders, chicken skin delivers collagen in its natural, intact form, along with joint-friendly compounds like glucosamine and chondroitin. In a study published in the International Journal of Medical Sciences, adults over 55 who ate chicken skin 3 times per week reported a 40% improvement in joint comfort and a 33% decrease in stiffness within 12 weeks. Even more compelling, imaging showed slower cartilage erosion in the knees, hips, and ankles. To get the most from it, preparation is key. Skip the fryer. Instead, roast it, simmer it in soups, or bake it gently with the bone in. Slow cooking preserves the collagen while adding depth of flavor to your meal. It's a simple, comforting food, and it may just be the easiest way to nourish your joints naturally. So let me ask, have you been peeling off the skin out of habit, or are you ready to enjoy it with purpose? Now, coming up next, a pure, pre-digested form of collagen that's gentle on digestion and fast to work. Gelatin, quarter gelatin. If you've ever made homemade broth or jello, You've already seen gelatin at work. That wobbly texture? It is collagen in action. And it just might be one of the most absorbable and gentle forms of joint support you can find. Gelatin is made by slow-cooking, collagen-rich parts of animals, like bones, skin, and connective tissue, until the protein breaks down into smaller, easier-to-digest amino acids. This pre-digested collagen means your body can use it quickly and effectively, especially if your digestion has slowed with age. In a 2018 double-blind study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, seniors who consumed just 10 grams of gelatin daily for 6 weeks reported a 37% improvement in joint mobility and a 27% reduction in swelling. Even more impressive, blood tests showed higher levels of glycine, a key amino acid involved in tissue repair and anti-inflammation. To use it, choose unflavored, grass-fed gelatin with no additives. Stir it into warm tea, bone broth, or mix it into soups and stews. Want a fun twist? Make homemade collagen gummies using fruit juice and a bit of honey. Gelatin also supports skin elasticity and gut health, two often overlooked keys to aging well. So have you tried adding gelatin to your routine? If not, what's holding you back? Let me know in the comments. Next, we'll uncover a tiny fish that's big on collagen and even bigger on healing benefits. Sardines. 3. Sardines. If you're looking for one small food that does it all, lubricates joints, strengthens bones, and reduces swelling, sardines might just be your best-kept secret. When eaten whole, with the skin and soft bones intact, sardines provide an outstanding mix of type 1, collagen, elastin, natural gelatin, calcium, phosphorus, and omega-3 fatty acids. This combination helps rebuild the connective tissues that cushion your knees, ankles, and hips. And because sardines are so easily digested, these nutrients go to work fast. In a 2022 study published in Nutrition Research, seniors who added sardines to their meals 3 times per week experienced a 25% drop in knee and ankle swelling and a 29% reduction in pain, especially after walking or standing. Even their blood work showed improved collagen turnover and lower inflammation. Few foods pack this kind of joint repair power into a single bite. To enjoy them, choose sardines packed in water or olive oil. Skip the versions in heavy sauces. Mash them into avocado toast, toss them into a rice bowl with lemon and herbs, or try blending with plain yogurt and mustard for a mild, creamy spread. The flavor might surprise you, but the relief is real. So tell me, have sardines been on your menu lately, or are you willing to give them another chance now? Next, let's warm things up with one of the oldest healing traditions around, bone broth. Second, bone broth. If there is one food I recommend to almost every senior with joint discomfort, it is bone broth. Not a trend, not a gimmick, but a time-tested remedy backed by both tradition and science. When you simmer bones, chicken, beef, or turkey, for 12 to 24 hours, something remarkable happens. The long, gentle heat draws out collagen, gelatin, glycine, proline, and essential minerals, like calcium, magnesium, and phosphorus. These nutrients work together to rebuild the very matrix that holds your joints together. In a 2021 randomized clinical trial published in Clinical Interventions in Aging, seniors who drank just 1 cup of bone broth per day for 12 weeks saw a 44% reduction in joint swelling and a 38% improvement in mobility. Ultrasound imaging even showed thickened cartilage in the knees, an outcome once thought unlikely without medical intervention. Bone broth also delivers glucosamine, hyaluronic acid, and vitamin K2, all of which support joint lubrication and tissue repair. To prepare it at home, simmer bones with a splash of apple cider, vinegar, garlic, onion, and herbs. Or choose a preservative-free, frozen version from the store. Sip it warm in the evening. Cook your rice in it. Use it as a base for healing soups. So do you already enjoy bone broth? Or could this become your new daily habit? Now we've saved the most powerful and most surprising collagen food for last. Get ready for a forgotten ingredient that could transform how your knees and hips feel. Beef tendons, fun. Beef tendons. Let's finish strong with a food that might surprise you. It is not trendy, it is not fancy, but for seniors dealing with stiff knees, aching hips, or limited mobility, beef tendons could be your most powerful nutritional ally. Beef tendons are made almost entirely of type 1 collagen, the exact type your joints rely on for strength, stretch, and support. When cooked slowly, they break down into gelatin and bioactive peptides that the body uses to rebuild cartilage, restore joint fluid, and strengthen ligaments. In a 2022 clinical study published in the Journal of Functional Foods, adults over 60 who ate beef tendon stew 3 times a week saw remarkable results. A 41% drop in knee stiffness, a 63% increase in joint fluid density, and noticeable improvements in walking stability, often within just 30 days. These results were confirmed by MRI scans, which showed tissue regeneration in key joints like the knees and ankles. To prepare tendons, simmer them gently with ginger, garlic, and a splash of vinegar for 8 to 12 hours. Once soft and jelly-like, they can be chopped into soups, stews, or grain bowls. If the texture is new to you, try mixing with soft vegetables or broth for easier enjoyment. This is not just a remedy, it is reconstruction through real food. So here's the question. Would you try beef tendons if they could help restore the freedom to move without pain? If you have made it this far, you now know the 8 most powerful foods for rebuilding your joints, naturally, gently, and effectively. So there you have it. 8 real foods backed by real science that can help you walk taller, move smoother, and live more freely. If you take just one thing from today's guide, let it be this. Your body is always trying to heal. You just have to give it the fuel. Start with what feels manageable. Whether it is a soft-boiled egg or a warm cup of broth, small actions add up to major change. I want to hear from you. Which of these foods will you try this week? Let us know in the comments. I read every single one. And if this guide helped you or someone you love, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to Healthy Life Keys, and share it forward. Every week, we bring practical, evidence-based health advice for graceful aging and lifelong strength. Until next time, take care of your legs, your joints, and yourself.